Yeah, it's really amazing to say. Can you say a few words about AdSkills and Justin and Shauna Brooke and the community, the company they've built? I've been fortunate to know about Justin for almost 10 years now. I remember getting a newspaper clipping in the mail just after he had come back from being an intern for Russell Brunson. And I was like, who is this guy? Why am I getting his mail? But he got my attention. And I followed Justin for a very, very long time. Always wanted to meet him, always wanted to get to know him. And I actually got to meet him and Justin. That came true about 5 years ago. Went to an event where I knew they were going to be attending. And the one thing that I wanted to do at that event was sit down with those two privately and get to know them. And I did. And it's led to a lot of great things. They're people that I truly respect and admire. On a personal level, I know they really care. And they really know what they're talking about. They're among the best in the marketing world, especially when it comes to paid traffic, media buying, getting cold traffic to convert. You really couldn't find two better people to learn from, and even their company, because it's growing and they've got different courses. Over the years, I was able to coach under Justin. So he coached me in my first attempts at media buying, which was an unbelievable experience. And everything has just grown since then. And I remember when I first learned about AdSkills, I was just like, shut up, take my money. Here you go, from the very beginning. And I actually never pulled the trigger, which was stupid, until a couple years ago. I think AdSkills was probably less than a year old at the time. I was sitting in outside of a conference room waiting for an event to begin, and Justin was going to speak. And I was just catching up with Justin and Sean. It had been a while since I've seen them both. And, Justin was telling me about their plans for growing AdSkills. And I was like, dude, first off, whatever it is that you're charging is too little. I think courses at the time were like $47. Like, dude, you're nuts. You're crazy. I'm going to get out my credit card and buy everything you have after the event. Then I saw Justin speak. And I've heard him talk. But this presentation just blew me away. And I immediately pulled out the card and dropped about $1,000 on AdSkills. The big thing that I wanted outside of the courses was the Slack group. You can't put a price tag on that Slack group. Whatever they're charging now, pay it. You'll get it back. As a media buyer, an agency owner, I made my money back within 36 hours from the job board. I was able to get a client, a really great client that we got some good results for. That in and of itself paid for the program, all the learning, the training. Recently, we were able to hire a campaign manager that we're bringing on board to the agency that I found through that group, which I'm really excited about because they've followed Justin and Shauna's training. So where else can you get better than that? On a personal note, I can't really put a price tag on what it means to be a part of this group. You take away one nugget that Justin shares regularly about his experience, his perspective, and that's priceless. To get inside the brain of Justin Brooke, who has, what is it, the traffic guy that millionaires go to, something like that's the tagline. One thing Justin says, boom, pays for itself. It's gold. You apply that as an agency owner. I can apply that to our strategies for how we bring in more clients, how we serve those clients by buying traffic. I know one big thing for Justin and Shauna is to, impact and train a certain number of people. Well, it's not just about buying the course and getting results for yourself, but then it becomes about your clients and how you're impacting them, and how through impacting our clients, we're able to influence their buyers, their clients, how we're able to grow a team and share the AdSkills way of doing things. It's priceless. The feedback channel alone is worth it, where people can submit their landing pages, their advertorials, their squeeze pages, their sales page, whatever it is, and people get reviewed. Justin jumps in, Shauna jumps in. There are silent media buyers, people you don't know how brilliant they are in that group, who all of a sudden come out of nowhere, come out of left field, and if you don't know who they are, you might not really get to appreciate the feedback that you're getting. But Justin does a good job pointing out, like, hey, listen to so-and-so, he's done this, she's done that. I can't say enough about AdSkills. Like, seriously, if you're a serious media buyer, if you're serious about buying traffic, then you need to be a part of AdSkills. It's plain and simple. It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, should I do it? No, you have to do it. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your business, you owe it to your clients to be a part of AdSkills. because you're going to learn a tremendous amount. You're going to, with the access to the people in that group, not just Justin, as he'll tell you, not just access to Shauna, who's brilliant in her own mind with what she does with paid traffic. You're going to be surrounded by just brilliant people who are going to be there to give and give and give. And again, you can't put a price tag on that, especially in this world, especially in our community where people are just so full of it. Trying to pretend that they're experts and they're not. And you don't have to worry about that with Justin. He watches that group very, very closely. He's put together a great group that I'm honored to be a part of with the Guardians. You're in good hands. Full disclaimer, yes, I'm a Guardian, but I'm a Guardian because I want to help that community be all it can be. So go get AdSkills, get everything you possibly can, all of their courses, get into the Slack group. Like that is the bread and butter right there. The courses are top notch, some of the best marketing training out there on the planet right now. And for me to say the Slack group is even better, that says something. So go out there, sign up, get involved. You'll thank me and you'll thank yourself for doing it.